I doing on at this time of the day? What? Just taping stuff and things. So, hi. And hi, everybody. So, let me share. I also have a box cutter. I am your friendly neighborhood intuitive with a box cutter. Why, you ask, do I have a box cutter? I have a very special box. And I'm waiting for Mr. Fry. He's actually working at the moment. I'm waiting for Mr. Fry to come in. And when he does, we shall open it. I'm not going to tell you what's in it. I'm not going to tell you what's in it, but I've been waiting for it. And I'm super, super excited. So, so anyhow, if everybody could share one time, I can't tell you what I'm unboxing. I cannot tell you. When Sam gets in here, and we're not rushing him, I will tell you, and you'll see. It's exciting. It's exciting. It really is exciting because it takes our shop like to the next level. I'm not even kidding. Is it blue? No, but I did buy. Last night we bought glass blue astrophyllite, you guys. No, not astrophyllite. Glass blue apophyllite. Glass blue apophyllite last night is something I bought. I'm going to show my bra on television. It's not good. So yes, how exciting. We did pick up that last night, and we picked up the cobaltian calcite, which is hot pink, you guys. It is so cool. It is so cool and so rare that we stumbled across it, and I bought a bunch of it because you just don't find it. But that's not what's in the box. That is not what's in the box. Larissa's birthday's tomorrow. Woo! Happy birthday. Let me share out a little bit. So the box is exciting. You can't even tell you how excited I am. And I have been waiting a little bit. It's been here for a while. We've been packaging stuff, getting stuff out. Because we had some orders still. We still have some orders from the past sale this last weekend. So we're doing that. So we're still, but anyhow, I'm getting this afternoon. If you guys are not on Our Mystical Crystals, it's a Facebook group, Our Mystical Crystals, or Facebook page. I'm going to be putting something else on sale today. We're going to take off, and you always have the option to hold your order so we don't ship it right away. So if you find because we're going to be doing some sales here and there over the next couple of weeks, we can always do that. So anyways, I'm supposed to be sharing. Let me get back to focus. Focus. So here's something fun. I've been putting together classes for next month, and we're going to do angel communication classes. Right? Who doesn't want to do that? And there's Nancy Bulliard. I've never seen the blue. I know the blue was gorgeous. I fell in love with it instantly, and I'm like, bam, snatched it up. I snatched it up. I even have a picture of it on my phone. I'll share it later. I'm supposed to be sharing. I need to focus. Hold on a second. Focus for me sometimes is no, it really isn't. I do fine. There, we need to do that one. And the dogs are coming, and I hear that. So I know Sam's up and about. But we have some really, really cool stuff coming up. I am scheduling the mediumship class for January. That date will be out today. We also have the intensive 3-month intuitive development class that's starting in January as well. And our success rate of having people reading other people at the end of 3 months is incredible. And you know what it is? It's not exactly what I teach, but I think it is the confidence level of the groups that come together to bring each other and raise each other up. That is so cool. And it's so interesting to watch people go out and become readers. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm posting as I talk. So Just making sure I get every place I need to be. Free spiritual advertising. Let's do that. Okay, and then I'm done. Okay, box cutter. I did not cut my finger with the box cutter. I had a freak brisket accident. It's bad with it. And I'm terrified of the doctor. I mean, like, you guys don't even know. And I waited for Sam for the blood to stop because it took a couple minutes to get this. And I'm like, hey, babe, can you come help me? And he come in and I was like, I just need compression. Probably stitches. Do you believe everyone can read just off of a name? I do okay with pictures, but most of the time, just a name. I don't get anything. Here's the thing, Kenzie. Honestly, I didn't used to think that I could do that either. It comes with the free brisket accident. It comes as we move forward. Are you coming in here or no? As we learn and we start to really pick up people's energy, we don't need the picture as much. And as a matter of fact, our very last live that we did for all of the students that they could sit down and do readings on here on My Mystical Lives. You're not coming in? You're going to do something else? You coming? As we start to really touch on energy.
Is you weren't going to wait for me to do that.
No, I'm waiting. See, didn't I tell everybody I was waiting for Sam?
Give me the damn mic.
Okay. So Sam's going to hand me things. So guess here we go, guys. Here we go. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. I've been waiting for this seriously for like a month. It took me a while to purchase. I'm not going to lie. It took me a while to purchase. I was like, what? Hold, please. Everybody, if you're head over to My Mystical Life, like My Mystical Life. We are thank you, Lisa. This is one of my personal pieces that I'm making some more of. I actually made this one with the help of Archangel Metatron. He just kind of said, this is what we're doing. And it was just incredible, an incredible experience. Wait, hold on. Okay, I know, guys, it's like dead air, but hold on, just hold on. So anyhow, everybody's having a great day. It is Metatron's Cube, and there's a funny story that goes with it. Oh, I can't bend that finger. Hold on. There's a funny story that goes. Oh my Lanta. Actually, Larissa, I am working on trans channeling, and you all right? Oh my God. Oh my God.
My teeth are actually.
I know my hands started tingling before I even got it in my hands. You guys, let me introduce you to the Colombian Lemurians. Colombian Lemurians. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my.
This is crystal clear, guys. Crystal clear. Oh, I can't even tell you. Look, it's got a little timekeeper on it and everything. It took me a while to purchase because these are not these are not super cheap Lemurians. And they feel amazing. And that is how crystal clear they are, you guys.
That one.
I'm just like, but wait, there's more. I mean, there's so many. Oh my God.
I know. There's that one.
Look how clear, guys.
Even the points got
These
fine.
are from one of the leading minds of Lemurians in the world right now. Lisa Tabor Fry, what? What? Oh, 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 look at this one. That wraps around.
Yes, it does. It doesn't grow out of it.
In the world
It doesn't grow out of it.
is it doing that?
It doesn't grow out of it. It grows.
So this one is wrapping. I don't know. It's hard because of the sparkle. Look how clear that is, you guys. You can see my curtain line behind it. This one here wraps around all the way around. It does a corner. Look at that. Oh my God. These are Lemurians, you guys. These are the real deal. These are from Colombia. We purchased these directly from the mine. We have found the jackpot. Oh yeah, you bought your first smoky quartz Lemurian. Yeah, we have a couple of those still.
Look at the coating on the side of that.
Oh my gosh! Look at the barcodes on this one, you guys.
Yeah, but it's got. Huh.
Look at that! Look at it. Would you just look at it? Ah, I know, right?
You see the tip of that one.
Oh wow! Okay, this is going to be difficult to see, I think, but the very tip of this laser. Let me see if I can get it to do its thing. Maybe not. It's trying to focus on me. Very tip of this laser. Come on, work with me. No, it's not going to. Here we go. Oh, but wait, you guys, don't go nowhere because just wait. Oh wow. Just amazing, amazing Lemurians.
Yeah,
amazing.
I'll do the cluster. I'll do one of the clusters.
Yeah, do one of the clusters. Did you hear that? A cluster. Look at the codes on that.
Super
crystal clear,
super
too.
defined. There is no mistaking those.
Right. Oh my Lanta. Oh my gosh, you guys. And they're so, particularly this one, when you go to touch this, your brain just melts. It's just amazing.
This is a needle quartz cluster.
This is a needle cluster.
Yeah.
It took me a while. You guys, because like I said, these are pricey, and we wanted to elevate a couple areas in our store. We want to have amazing Shivas, and we want to have, here's Sam over here, and amazing Lemurians.
I don't know if I can part with this.
No. Oh my God.
And I just, yeah.
Buffering bad? No, you guys, we can't buffer. It shouldn't buffer. I went straight from, oh my God. It's got me squeaking. Oh, and oh.
This is truly an amazing piece. Did it go down?
Hold on. You know. Hold on.
They sing.
No, they don't sing. No.
You get a troll or what?
Well, just ridiculous. Okay, so. Oh my God.
There's nothing. I mean, that thing has rainbows and sparkles all over it. That's truly one of the nicest pieces that I've been able to physically look at. The phantom in that one. There's a phantom.
Oh yeah, there's phantoms in that one.
Yep.
There's two phantoms in there, and there's a phantom in here. There's a phantom in here. There's a phantom in here. Oh, That's not even this side. Holy shit, Paul's Batman. Do you guys see now why it took me a while to purchase? Right? We wanted to have specimen museum quality Lemurians, you guys, on stock and be able to offer them as affordably as we can. Don't ask me yet. Don't ask me. I don't know how much they are. I don't know. So we have more.
These are the triple
Oh,
A's.
yeah, this is this.
These are the triple A's.
Okay. So
Not that any of those aren't triple A, but I think this is.
Lisa, is this from the same or different mine as the Lemurian? There's multiple Lemurian crystal mines, Aaron. Multiple. Lemurian sea crystals were sprinkled across the world as energy generators and knowledge imparters. Okay. We are in the U.S. We're in the U.S. We ship all over we ship to Ireland. We ship to New Zealand. We ship to Canada. We ship all over.
Oh, that was close.
Close. Did you almost drop it?
Yeah.
Dude, man. Look at the barcodes.
It's not packed in here like I would have expected it to be.
And the window on that one. Wow, guys. No, these are not from the Lemurian shop down, and these are ones we purchased. They buy theirs from Brazil.
Yeah.
This is from Colombia. This is one of the leading mines in the world right now of crystal clear. What is the phantoms? Okay, we'll talk about that. I'll pick it back up really carefully. The phantoms, and that's not ignorance, that's learning. You see these shadows right here, right in here, these little shadows. Those are the starts of a crystal, and then this other crystal grew on top of it. So it's like a crystal within a crystal. Oh, good. This one's self-healed, if you guys can see the tip of this one. Probably not.
Well, this one's got little seeds coming out of it all over it.
Did you see why I was excited about this, you guys? Oh, it does. See the little spiky guy off the side of him? Those codes. So cool! Wow. Crystal clear, you guys. Crystal clear. Oh, we have another cluster in here. I should have bought that third one. I should have done it. This one has phantoms in it. Let's see. Should have bought that third one. Oh. That one made my eyeball hurt. That one's tapered strange. Look at that, guys. Look at how clear that is. I know, right? And I've waited hours to open this, by the way. Sam, that we've waited because I was doing other stuff. Look at this. These are some of the most beautiful. It's from the Colombian mine. Straight from the mine, you guys.
Now this one has a phantom that grew up through the side, through it angular.
Sideways. Oh yeah, it does. Look at that, you guys. You can see that it had a crystal grow through it sideways.
Oh, it actually it encased the other one.
Encased it. I don't know if you guys can see that because of all the glare. They keep coming, right? And they.
Oh, here's a nice one. Wow.
Aaron, you kind of have to call Pete and talk to Pete about that. Make sure that Pete knows. I can't do it.
Holy
Look
cow.
at this, you guys.
Well, I really like this one.
Look at it.
I like this one. You will too.
Oh, Lordy. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is a special one. Look at this. You guys see it? Look at that.
This has got one too.
This one has one too.
Lots of little seedlings growing off of it.
Wow.
That one.
Lots of little clusters growing off the back of this one. I took days to pick these, you guys. Days. I was driving the lady nuts. I drove her absolutely nuts. But I was being particular, and you know what? As the customer, I have the right to be particular. And she handled it very well. She did a great job. So what we're doing right now is I will get back to reading. Sam's going to go out and hang up Christmas lights after we're done doing this, and I'm going to continue reading. So this necklace, you guys, there's a story that goes with it. It is sterling silver, and it is all natural gemstones in the Mercado. It is. I did it with the help of Archangel Metatron. Matter of fact, he kind of kicked me in the head and made me, because I was giving up on doing silversmithing, and he was like, "Come on, let's do it." The customers were right. What are these used for? Lemurian seed crystals like these are for what you do is you meditate with them and you rub them, and the barcodes actually have information in them, and it creates new awarenesses and new information for somebody. Oh, gosh. What is that on there? Look at that. Eek. I had fun shopping. Can you tell? Oh, wow. Okay. So this one has several different things going on. You see its little dude over here. And then it has another little dude right next to it. And then it has this growth here. Not quite sure. But then on the front, he's got a little timekeeper. So cool. You're going to have to go ban for gold or something. They're really beautiful, aren't they? Oh, so now we're getting to some of the bigger pieces. Look at that. Very cool. Sam's just, wow. Wow. I didn't realize we had gotten that many. I know that one had little babies on it. So Sam thinks he might not be able to part with this. I think he's wrong. But oh gosh, I remember that one. You guys see the little rainbows in there? Ah. Look at this one, you guys. Gosh. Hi, everybody. Hi. we just had we had a box. They just get better and better of crystals come in, you guys, from the Lemurian mine in Brazil.
Yeah.
Not Brazil, Colombia.
Right continent.
Oh, wow.
This one's got lemons in it.
Look at that. You can see the barcodes on this one, like right here in the middle on this side, right here. You guys, they just came in. I have to weigh them and all sorts of stuff to let everybody, they will be, you need them all, right?
Now, this one is very interesting. It has lemon in it, and it's also got a rutile in it.
Oh, Sam says this one has lemon in it. Yes, it does. Oh my gosh.
See the rutile?
And it does. It's rutilated.
Wow.
It's rutilated, and it has lemon quartz inside of it. And it's rutilated. And then, of course, we have all those incredible barcodes. I have to give my computer oh, there we go. Look at that. And then down here is lemon and rutile. Ooh. I want to show you this one grows right into it. Can you see it? Right into the center of it. Goes right into the center of it. And it has a phantom up there. You see the phantom? Next level stuff, you guys. Next level stuff. And here comes. Did I get both of those clusters? I might have bought all 3 clusters.
I don't know. Here's your point. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
This must be
Lemurians.
This must be.
Look at this one, Vicky.
This must be a special one. She wrapped it and put it in its own little box. Oh my! Oh my!
Oh my! Oh my! Oh, it's a gift.
I don't know if that's a gift or not, but there's definitely phantoms running through those.
Oh. We have a thing that we don't give away gifts. We don't sell gifts.
I don't know that that's a gift.
Barcodes.
Lemurian with rainbow.
Oh, goody. Here's one that says Lemurian with rainbow on it. I don't know, Vicky. I have no idea yet. We're just unboxing. And hi, Vicky McWilliams. We're just unboxing. And we haven't even gotten to the really get this. We haven't even gotten to the really spectacular cluster yet. Oh, Larissa, I've actually been talking with Ashtar just a little bit in trans journey work. Are we turning British? Why? With the accent? Oh my gosh! Yesterday I had such a bad earache from doing
Oh my God! I can see why. Holy shit! That thing just popped. Wow. Jeez.
Oh, guys. Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's not even just like oh yeah, there's a little flash there. That's like.
I'm trying to get the rainbow on the camera. Oh, come on, camera. Work with me. There's a little bit of it. Come on. Oh, there's the little rainbow. I gotta figure out where the camera is. Pay attention, camera, right here. Okay, since I can't seem to find the camera nor the rainbow. Oh, you guys see it? I can't get it to show. It's nothing but one big rainbow in there. And I can't get it to show. Beautiful. By the way, double terminated Lemurian. I know the cameras are in front of me, right? I think I like him. He's fun. Yeah. Double terminated Lemurian, you guys.
Well, this is even nicer.
Wow.
This is even nicer now than we got it here, Jen.
Oh.
This is the small cluster.
Okay, this is the cluster that I think is the most amazing thing.
Oh, you haven't seen this one yet in person.
Look at the point on that bad mamma jamma right there, would ya? I think look at all of them. I mean, all of them have these incredible barcodes on them. I know, right? Look at the laser on that little piece right down here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh. Can you see why I was so excited? Look at that. Now he's opening the big cluster. And I think this is the last piece in here.
Yeah.
Purchasing a pendulum, any recommendations, Celine? It depends on what you're looking to do with it. If you're looking to do healing with it, there's like an Isis or a Myrrh Isis. But if you're just looking for regular pendulum work and you're just starting, I would go with something, just a crystal. Go look on our store. If there's something that you see on there that is interesting to you, message me and we'll talk about it, because pendulum work is really, really interesting. Matter of fact, we have pendulum boards that are on their way to us right now that can help you with your pendulum work. I think something.
So now this one, it broke off and laid down. But when you look at the
it
end
gives
of
me a
it,
headache.
when you look at the end of it, there's new crystals that were growing out of the end of it.
Oh, my Lanta. So here's what we have. And there's the self-healed right here.
It's growing.
Oh, my gosh, you guys.
It broke off at some point in its life. And
this is the large one. And here's what's really interesting about it. Like everything, right? There is a crystal right here. Right here. This is a quartz crystal, a big quartz crystal right here. It's self-healed. There's a fairly large spike for the size growing right down here, which is hard to see. But then it has crystals growing right out of it, right out the side of it. See that? Growing right out the side of an old quartz. Look at that. Wow. This thing is just full of phantoms. And that's the one side. Here's the other side.
this is the side that's just, man, the light hit that where the rainbows just blew out of that.
Wow. Back off. I'll cut you. I know, right? It really is. They're very amazing. They're very amazing. Not enough really incredible things to say about the quality. The quality is just stunning. And the feeling of them is just stunning. So we've been waiting for this. Actually, it took me about a month to order. I'm making your guts shiver. You should be sitting in the room with them. They are just truly stunning. And now I'm terrified to touch anything. So I'm just, yeah, I'm blown away. Yeah, it's really quite. This one right here, though, I wish you guys could see the rainbows, because they're just not showing up the way they should on camera. Camera sucks. It's hard to get rainbows out of when the lighting is like this in here. But we will take them in the other room to get. But the double terminated Lemurian, you guys, a double terminated Lemurian. Oh, the energy in the house is like off the hook right now. So cool. So I'm going to leave these sit here. And once again, I don't know that this might, I don't know if I can, I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
I fell in love with the one Sam wants to keep. I'm telling you.
This one? You think?
No, he wants to keep this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to keep that original first one. That first one right there. Just truly, truly incredible and amazing. So that's what we have. That was the special. I didn't mean to do this. And no sale before Christmas. They will be in the store. They'll be in the store, and we may do a sale before Christmas. I'm going to be doing Akashic readings. So we'll talk about them. I have to price them out because we just got them, and we'll go from there. So anyhow, you guys can't get vicious about this stuff, okay? All right. So thank you, my love. They're ours. They are. Dismissed. No, you're not dismissed. You're more than welcome. Come and sit in here with me.
No, this ain't gonna get done if I stay in here, because truthfully, I could go sit down and take a nap right now.
I know it's that kind of day. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do some readings on here, you guys. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. And we're going to move forward. And I am just going to sit here and revel in the energy of all these amazing crystals while we go forward. And yeah, so let's do it. Let's do it, you guys. Let's if everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. And let's go forward. Let's do Judy Thompson. Are you still on here? Judy Thompson. Judy Thompson, are you here? Interesting. Judy Thompson. Yes, there you are. Awesome. How are you today? So we're going to do some past lives today. We're going to do some Akashic record reading. I want to just give the disclaimer that I always start with a photograph. I never know where I'm going when I first start. It just is a thing. Okay. So I'm given a photograph of you as a young man. I know this is a photograph of probably the 12 to 14 age frame for this young man. He is actually very peaceful, very calm, and he's sitting there and enjoying his day. So I'm trying to see where we're going to go with this. He's talking about finding peace around him, finding peace in situations where he needs to just chill. I feel like he lived a life that was very tumultuous. I feel like the home life was very up and down. I feel like the father was very abusive. Like I said, I could never tell you guys where I'm going when I start this. But I do know that this young man became not what I'm going to call homeless. I'm going to call him independent, or from an early age. He stepped away from his home. And I think this really hurt his heart a lot because he loved his mother very much. And he had a couple of younger siblings, which I feel like were two younger sisters. And I feel like he just left because he needed to. He could not get along with this other male in the house. And the father was a drinker. I'm not actually certain that it was his real father, because it was kind of like he really just didn't care for him at all. It's just like he just didn't care for him. So I feel like he might have been a stepfather. And so he leaves the house. And what I keep seeing from him is he fished. He survived on his own. He fed himself. He had small jobs that he would go and do. But I want to say something about this young man. He feels very, very industrious. I feel like he actually climbed a ladder where he was well off. He was comfortable. And he keeps showing me this tall brick house. I feel like he moved to town, because I feel the picture that I keep seeing is very reminds me of the Mississippi. It reminds me of a big water, like the river was wide. And he talks about coming from here to look at my beautiful brick house. And he was a very, very humble individual. He was very humble. And he shows me suspenders. I don't know the time frame on this, but he shows me suspenders. And they weren't very elasticy. They were very stiff. So, and I think that's kind of a time frame thing there as well, because to hold his drawers up, and he calls them his drawers, he had this stiff suspenders, and he was a businessman. And I think he actually learned this because he worked under somebody and apprenticed a little bit, and he learned how to do this, and he's eventually opened his own business. So it's really kind of cool. It talks about your soul being very industrious and knowing that there is always something better coming up, and just how to work for it. So that's what they're talking about right now, is if you need to hear that you are capable, that there are things that you can put in front of yourself and reach out for and make happen, just know that that's part of your soul's journey. You do that over and over and over and over and over again, because you are always working towards an elevated sense of knowledge and an elevated feeling that you are capable. But here's the other thing I need to tell you, is that rising tides raise all ships. Not only are you coming in to learn these lessons for yourself, you are helping other people along the way. That's what one of your major things that your soul does, is it comes in and it says, okay, I'm not just going to do this for myself. I'm going to do this for others as well. How can I help somebody else after I've learned my lessons? How can I help somebody else with their hand up? Not a hand out, a hand up. And someone said that they missed what the unboxing was. So I'm going to show you what the unboxing was. This is just one piece of some of the Lemurians we had come in. Just one piece. So I just want you to know that you are a hand up kind of soul, that you really help other people along the way. So I hope that's helpful. All right, moving on. All right. So let's see. Yeah, everybody would like to take a nap right now, right? I'm glad you need. That's sometimes they just come across. Well, matter of fact, all the time they come across with exactly what somebody needs at that given moment. So let's go with. Boy, that your guides really like you, Judy. They're like, we're going to do Judy again. No, we can't do that. Michelle Robbins. We're going to do Michelle Robbins. And we're going to pull a card. I have way too many decks of cards now. I'm like looking around going, I've got a problem. Michelle Robbins. We're going to pull from the Moonology deck, which is a really great feeling and a perfect time to do this pull today. Of course, we have the full moon that is going to be stepping away from our energy here. Anybody else feel the pull of that full moon? It's really quite amazing. It is the beaver moon. Oh, I love that. Stop. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time shuffling. I can't bend my finger and it just is so annoying. Okay. So they're talking about your win-win situation that's coming up. You have this equal thing, equal. It's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit somebody else. It's going to benefit everybody around you because when you win, everybody else wins. I don't know what that means so much. Hopefully you understand what it means, but they're talking about when you win, everybody wins because if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy kind of thing. And when you start to prosper, other people start to prosper because seems to be a theme today, doesn't it? Our sharing of the knowledge on how to move forward. It's a big deal. Oh my gosh, I have like tons of information coming in, which is so cool. I absolutely love that. If anybody was on yesterday, we had something really cool happen yesterday. We had mediumship happen, but it was from somebody that was in a coma. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch that, go ahead and back and watch that from yesterday's live. I have to tell you, I was a little bit wowed by that. The energies that are going on right now, anything can happen. So they're saying, take chances, move forward, step forward confidently, because that is when you are going to feel capable and be successful. And that's, you have success coming your way. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Never too many cards. Yeah. I have to have like a tub just for cards if we go from one place to the next. Yeah. It's a thing. Let's see. Thank you, Nancy. I was recording a class. I recorded the class, which is due today, and I kind of behind a little bit, on guided meditation. So I was teaching the guided meditation class, which I will have up later this afternoon for the membership. So if anybody is in the membership, Nancy Bulliard's membership spotlight come out yesterday, and today is going to be the how to actually do a guided meditation. I go through the some of the materials I use, like the microphone that I use and the software I use, and how to step people into them, how to maintain meditation, how to really incorporate their energy into it, and how to come back out, setting goals and all sorts of stuff for how to do your own guided meditations. So that is the class that will be coming out today. I had fun doing it too, because I do love doing guided meditations and it's different for everybody, but thank you. That's why I'm all fluffy. I'm fluffy. Oh. So I said, I have makeup on. I better go online. Amanda Gibbs, are you still here? Amanda Gibbs, are you still here? If you guys want a book, you can go to mymysticallife.com. I work Tuesdays nowadays, and I do Akashic record readings, a bunch of stuff. I do a bunch of stuff. Anyways, and I am going to be posting a sale as well for gift certificates. Blah, blah, blah. Who did I call? Amanda Gibbs is here in the house. Awesome. Let's see. Amanda Gibbs. Amanda Gibbs, I don't know if you know anybody that has passed away that liked the song The Rose, or even if they liked Bette Midler, because it's the Bette Midler version of The Rose is what I'm hearing. And I also get a little feeling on the one side of my face, like um, I hesitate to say stroke or something along those lines, but it would have been that soft type of music, that love song kind of music, just that genre of the very, very relaxing. Hi, Trisha. Type of music, and I just have this somebody, or I feel like it's a female energy actually, that is doing this hey, here I am kind of thing. Can you validate anybody that you would have known that would have passed away that liked that song or Bette Midler? I know I know I like the idea of whatever. That's what I do anyways. Whatever comes up, it can be past life, it can be mediumship, it can be whatever. I'm not going to sit in a box because my guides don't. They're all over the place. So I might as well just follow that as well. So I was just waiting to see if she can validate knowing anybody that has passed away. Your grandma most likely. The other thing I want to talk about is she talks about swaying, like a sway. It's just a sway that I get with that. It's just a sensation of soft, loving, gentle energy that talks about love and all that. I know that's such a blanket thing, but it's just, as soon as I saw your name, I could hear the rose, and it was just this soft sway and a cough. There's a cough that goes with it every once in a while as well, and a tissue. Can you validate any of that? Makes me want to choke a little. Because he had big blooms. That's awesome. I like it. That's funny. Yes, you can't sit in a box, especially when it comes to spirituality, you guys. When someone tells you that you have to do it this particular way, I have to let you know that everybody is different. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody is a psychic. Everybody's an intuitive. We all have the ability to do what I'm doing. It is just, if you restrict yourself to, you feel like this is a preconceived notion of what you're going to have happen, trust me, you just have to know that it's not going to work that way, because you're going to put so much pressure on yourselves that it's just not worth struggling for that. Okay. If we have trolls, I would like you guys just to ignore them. Okay. Just ignore them, because they have their own journey, and I feel really, really bad for them. We're not going to talk bad about them, and we're just going to let them do their thing, because if it makes them feel better, then maybe that's what they need. Okay. Yes, there is no box when it comes to spirituality. There's no right, there's no wrong. It is just all beautiful, and we are blessed. And here's the thing. Here's what's really, really amazing. Don't fence me in. Here's what's really, really amazing is each person on this planet has the ability to connect. And if you don't stress yourself out, it's going to happen a whole lot easier and a whole lot more beautifully than if you go, so-and-so says I have to do it this way. And really what developing your intuition is all about is building the confidence to put the words out of your mouth of what you have happening. Because how many of us just sit there and say, I'm going to sound like I'm batshit crazy if I say XYZ. Thank God my husband didn't put me away. When I went, you know what? This is what's going on. And he went, okay, you're 38. Now you're crazy. That's okay, honey. So it's all right. It's okay. Everything we do is beautiful. And that's all right. We're unique. So anybody that tells you differently, that's their way. And we also have to love people for where they're at on their journey, because not everybody has to agree with us. And that is part of our journey as well. Part of our journey is accepting where other people are, and their journey is accepting where they are in their journey. So we just can't judge them for that. We can't. Okay. Moving on. And I'm scrolling through, you guys. Just scrolling. Larissa, I'm gonna answer this. I'm gonna answer this question. It's not even a question. She posted, I hope my guides come to you because I was looking for confirmation to a past life I think I was. What I can tell you with this is they're going to always come across with what you need to know right now. So what you think you may need to know, they may not think is important, and you know that. So with that, I mean, I have no problem giving you a past life, but don't be disappointed if it's not the one that you think you need to know about, because it may be just not exactly what your guides think is appropriate for right now. They're always going to come across with the right information. We're going with a theme for some reason today. Well, not even today. In the last couple of days, it's been a lot about skills, survival skills, and creating their own living, to say, I guess. This is an older, I'm not going to say older gentleman. I'm going to call him in his 30s, but at that time frame, he would have been considered older, you know. And they give me a funny reference. My movie guide gives me a funny reference to this. Okay, so I know we're talking about England. I know that because my movie reference guide is just such a smart ass, and he's talking about Men in Tights, and he's talking about the Mel Brooks movie Men in Tights, and he's just that very basic living just to survive. There's not a whole lot of, this person isn't doing a whole lot of commerce or anything like that. He hunts to survive. He grows some crops to survive. He has a family. But the thing I have to talk about with this particular gentleman is he is talking about a moment in time that he could have just stopped and just given up. And he did everything he had to do to get back home. What I really see from is he fell from some height. That's all I know. It's a feeling of fear of, he was at the top of something and something fell away and he fell down and ended at the bottom of, and there's rocks involved. I do know that there's rocks. I know, right? Men in Tights. You know, you guys, it's just my guides, whatever. So he talks about this gentleman falling and having broke the major femur in his leg. He broke the major bone in his leg. Now, this was a life-altering event for him, but the fact that he actually drug himself home is also part of this lesson. It talks about the pain of the situation, but it also talks to his determination to be reunited with his family instead of laying out in the middle of woods, or because I see like not even a path. It's like he was at the edge of something, and there's big tall trees. So he was on like a hillside and something fell away and he fell. So I do know that he ended at the bottom and had to drag himself home in immense pain. Okay. With no help. So I do know that, but it was when he got home. I also have to say, I believe he got some sort of infection from this. They couldn't really get it set in the correct way or whatever, and it disabled him for the rest of his life. But here's also how this happens, you guys. Did he fall to create the pain for himself for the rest of his life as a lesson? Or did he fall and create his own pain in his life to help his wife realize that she had much more capability in her lifetime to be responsible for the survival of her family and grow in her own ways? And that's what they're talking about here. Is it's almost as if he fell on the sword in this lifetime. That was part of his lesson, as to come in and be less in charge, less macho, less masculine, and allow the woman to actually, or the other person, to become the stronger personality in the family. So we come in with these different types of roles and things that we plan to do beforehand. So that's what he's talking about. Now, I do believe that this break shortened his lifespan exponentially. Okay. And there was a space of time that she had to take over that was so important that she did that. And there was time between him breaking his leg and his passing that she was able to care for the family after he passed. And his passing was also part of her lesson on growth and moving forward. So that is what they want you to talk to you about and say, hey, look, there are life-changing moments and we move forward from them. And not only are we learning, but other people are learning from our life-changing moments as well. So I hope that helps. And it's probably not the lifetime you wanted to hear about. I know, right? Celine says, so if you don't learn the lesson in a past life, does it continue to repeat until you learn it? In different varieties, yes. In different varieties left, yes. I do have to say, though, that we all know what we're going to do on the other side, and we know what's going to happen. So as we are checking off our boxes and say, oh, well, crap, I didn't quite meet the mark on that one. Let's do it again. As we move forward on our soul journey and we gather all of this knowledge, what are we working towards, you guys? We're working towards ascension, and we're working towards maybe becoming earth angels or guides in our own right to be able to help other people. So each time we come back, we're checking off a new box. You're never going to come back and not learn something. It may not be the main goal, and I get this question all the time, you guys, all the time. I get the question, what's my life purpose? What's my goal? Here's what I tell everybody. You're not going to meet all your goals in this lifetime. What would happen if you just said, oh, look, I checked off all my boxes. Do you continue with purpose, or do you continue with, I checked off all my boxes? Your guides are always going to move the goalpost. So if you are getting to your lesson and you go, oh, look, they've got their lessons down. Now what are we going to do? They're going to take and they're going to shift your goalpost and say, okay, now we're moving on to the next lesson. Congratulations. So when you see people, and this is just direct information right now, this is guided information. So when you see somebody that is talking that they are getting downloads and they're doing ascension, they feel like this is their last lifetime, I'm going to ascend, which is a real deal, by the way. You can actually feel that around somebody. You can walk up to somebody and go, gosh, you're a really old soul. And you know it. And then they've met their goals, and you can feel that they're on their, I've talked to many people that I can go, this is your last lifetime. And why do I know that? It's just the energy that goes with them. Celine says, I'm getting really tired of these lessons, and I am a teacher. I understand. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go into some really big shadow work myself. It just is, we all are going to consistently do it until we are moving on. Yeah. So very cool. All right, let's move on. This plane is, I agree, Tammy. Earth is the hardest plane of existence for lessons. Everything else is like a cakewalk. And then there's Earth. And we choose to come here to ascend quicker. So you can only imagine, because time is only linear here. Okay, this is the only place time exists. We are given this amount of time. Good luck. May the odds ever be in your favor. Here's your bow. So we come back here with that choice. And if you think about what's going on in the other dimensions, they are just kind of going through their lives and just kind of picking up lessons here and there. And here it's like a crash course. It's like 2020 the whole time. For really, if they're from dimensions looking at us, they're going, holy shit. Do we want to do that? Do we want to learn that quickly? And then they come here. And why do they come here? First of all, to learn all the lessons as quickly as they can. And the other thing is because it's beautiful. This is a beautiful existence, you guys. We have things that no other dimensions have. We have art. We have beautiful music. Not to say that they don't have the same, but our ability to create and to visualize and to manifest our own things creates artwork that is unseen throughout the rest of existence. Because of our passion, and our love and our freedom to express all of those things, because we still have that human brain and that human heart. And that's why they come here, is to experience all of that beauty and knowing that we're going to have the pain that goes with it. Yep, exactly. Also, by the way, you guys, I'll be picking dates to do the trance session, or the channeling session with Prince and John Wayne in the next couple weeks. No, I'm going to be picking them today. I'm setting my schedule today, and then I'll have them out posted. They're going to be YouTube events, so make sure you guys head over to YouTube so you know when we're going to do that. That is the link to YouTube right there, because they will be YouTube events that you can find over there. And I'm going to find a facilitator to help me with those. But then the other one I think I'm going to end up doing is Elvis. Elvis is like Elvis. And then I'm going to just start picking energies that step forward to want to talk. And that's exactly what happened with them, is they stepped forward and they wanted to have a chat. And I've put them on hold, which seems so rude, doesn't it? I put John Wayne on hold. Like, I'm sorry, you're going to have to wait. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. Okay. I would love to know what JFK would think about what's going on in the world today. Well, let's do that. Should we do that? You know what? Maybe let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can do that. Because I believe I as you asked the question, and I put the Duke on hold. I know, right? I feel so bad. But it is a great question. It is a great question. And so let's do this. Let's see what we first of all, I want to talk. I don't know if he had a sinus issue. That light coming through there is crazy. But the first thing I get when I'm like reaching out is I get this issue on the left side. I get this issue in the left side, like in the sinus area. I don't know if he had a sinus issue, but it's the first thing he comes across with. And he talks, and this is what he's talking about. He's like, nothing is different than what's happened in the past. And change, yeah, JFK does get priority today. Change is painful. Change is painful, and people do not want to change. I bet he had a back issue. No. And honestly, he says, this is what happens. This is what happens when people try to create change. I feel like the change that he tried to create has been attempted recently. And he calls it the fall of an empire, the fall of a family, the fall of an empire, the fall of a, when you try to create dynamic change, and he talks about the gears. He's showing me gears, like this big, huge machine. You can't throw a monkey wrench in a machine and expect it to just accept that monkey wrench. What's going to happen? It's going to explode. It's going to have a problem. And that's when the people that are trying to create the change are the ones that are going to get hurt. Jesus, man scared the hell out of me. He did have a bad back. Did he have a bad back? Because I'm sitting here going, I mean, I have a bad back, but damn. And he talks about loud noise in his ears. Like I don't know if high pitches bothered him or, oh. And this is total. I actually believe that he realized he had a lot of internal conversation And what do we know as intuitives that is? He had a lot of intuitive, clairaudient communication. So I really feel like he followed his gut heavily, and he followed his conscience. You know, I'm dying to talk about Marilyn Monroe, right? Dying to talk about Marilyn Monroe. Let me go back here. And you guys, I don't want to get this into a political thing by talking about Trump and Biden. I'm very, 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 very careful to keep my personal opinions off of Facebook. And I don't want to even introduce any opinions on that one way or another, JFK's or not. And I do know that there's an opinion, and it may not be a popular one. So I just, as much as I would love to just totally channel what he's saying on that, how many people are going to get crappy with me because I don't do that? I do not engage in nastiness. So I will give his information across, but I will not engage anybody in nastiness. So if you don't like JFK's opinion on this, please keep it to yourself, or risk the axe. And I'm not kidding. I have no problem with that. Okay. I have no problem with that. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Okay. Trump is the monkey wrench, and the exploding machine is the government that does not want to have its disruption. So if you were to consider that the reason JFK is dead is he was the monkey wrench, he talks very plainly that if Trump does come back in, that he will meet the same fate eventually. Now, that is talking about, I mean, that's a horrible prediction, and I'm not predicting, I'm just giving information. But at this moment in time, he's okay. He's talking about a checklist. That light coming in is horrible. He's talking about a checklist of deletion. Okay. Things that have to be removed from what we consider to be power to find a peace within the United States. I don't think we're in for any of that anytime soon. Yeah, no political views, you guys. I'm really trying, because here's the thing. Now that I've said, okay, I don't want to put political views up here one way or the other, he's kind of like, so let's move it off to something else. First of all, I need to move this. So that I'm not blind. Yes, I'm going blind here. It's not helping a whole lot, but it's helping a little bit. So let's go. Let's. How's it going, McFry? How you doing? Doing good? How's the Christmas lights looking?
They're up on the fence.
Okay. Awesome.
Mailman's here, so let him handle that.
Oh, the mailman is here picking up everybody's packages.
Well, not everybody.
Not everybody, but a lot of people. A lot of people's packages are heading out today. Let's talk about Blondie. Okay. So we actually had somebody ask about JFK and what he thinks about the political climate going on right now. So that's what we're talking about. Sam's leaving. Okay. So let's talk about Marilyn Monroe. Because it is, it was a huge, huge thing with what was going on in his lifetime. And I want to say first, he wants to talk about the level of commitment that he actually did feel for Jackie. He talks about, and I don't know, I've not done any research on this, so I have no idea, but he talks about her being very cold. I don't know if she was actually a very cold person or not. I have no idea. But he talks about her being very straight-laced and very cold and very prim and proper, and as if she was an ornament. So I don't know anything about that, but he did like women. He did like women. So he talks about, if it's put in front of you, why not? If it's put in front of you, oh God, you guys. So there's theories. There's theories that I'm going to talk about. Yes, she was the definition of a lady. She really was. So I know of theories that I've known about for a long time that are not very public, but I'm kind of curious about it because I know that Marilyn Monroe was pregnant. Okay, Marilyn Monroe had a son. She disappeared for a little bit of time, and Marilyn Monroe had a son, and she was actually cared for. The son was actually cared for by one of his brothers, and was raised in California. So as I'm like probing about that, he's like, I wasn't allowed to see him. I wasn't allowed to see him. It was because he was very, very small when JFK passed away. Ted, did Ted take care of him? He was financially maintained, is what I'm told, financially maintained, and did not live with Marilyn Monroe. He was born and removed. So anyways, that is a thing. And you guys Google it. Because I've been curious about that. I'm like, I know that there was a rumor. And that Marilyn Monroe's death occurred shortly after the child was born. And he does want to, he calls her Norma. He calls her Norma Jean. He calls her Norma Jean. And actually, he just called her Norma. He didn't say Jean. He called her Norma. And he says that she was so much more than what Hollywood had for her. That she had this huge heart and was very, very giving, very, very loving person. And so sad. And that they commiserated on that. That was, he was in the very much the same boat. He did his job. And he also says that he absolutely loved America, that he wanted America to be what he thought it should be, the vision that we all have of America. That's what he wanted. And he was trying to break something down. I don't know a whole lot about JFK. Was she murdered? Yes, she was murdered, you guys. Marilyn Monroe murdered. I could do Marilyn Monroe and channeling so easy. We'll put that on the list. She's got to wait for after the Duke. Sorry. Oh, no. Okay. No, we're going to wait on that. So he does talk about that while he had the position he had, and while he was a party guy, he really was a party guy, that they kept super quiet. He was really lonely. He was really, really lonely. I'm not going to go into the Marilyn Monroe thing right now, you guys. That's a whole nother thing. And the images I get from that are horrifying. So she played the part. Absolutely. She played the part because she needed to get ahead. Absolutely. Okay, so here's the part where I'm going to go, Do you guys have questions that I can ask him and bring messages across? Oh, Marilyn Monroe was super intelligent, you guys. She was really smart. She really, really was. So if you have a question, if I can answer it, I will do that. But if you guys have a question, I will answer it if possible. If possible. My crown chakra is like right now. Once again, we didn't intend to do any kind of stuff like this. And here we go. Yes. Is the cabal really defeated? No. That's your answer. Big, huge NO. NO. It's on the scales right now. It's on the scales right now. Who shot him? That's a horrifying answer. I don't know if there's any FBI theories. Is there any FBI theories that the FBI would have killed him? Does anybody know? Because he said FBI, FBI. I have no idea. Like I said, this is not my area of history. I have no idea. What did JFK really think of the Queen? Did she snub him? Because he shows me an image of him going to take her hand or something and she pulls her hand back. I don't know if there's something about that. I have no idea. Oh my gosh, you guys come across so many questions. I'm trying to keep up. He's good to cabal. If everybody could read Penny's, she says my son has nephrotic syndrome and I'm trying to help him heal his past life damages. His kidneys are in need of spiritual healing. If everybody could send her son some spiritual healing, that would be fabulous. Let's see. Who shot him? He just says FBI. Is his son with him? Yes. Yes. It's almost as if they're not always son father aspects. A lot of times they run a brother aspect, so they show themselves on the same level of soul progress. All right, let's see. Questions for who? We're talking to JFK. Did he feel he knew his time was coming? I feel like he shows, and this is a lot of visualization with him. He shows a rope. He's like, he was at the end of his rope. He had pissed off somebody. He had pissed off somebody. A lot of somebodies. He talks about he talks about the FBI. Was he shot from the window? I believe yes, but I also believe he was shot from someplace else as well, because I do that and he gives me a line from because I've been to the grassy knoll. We've driven by it. He gives me that, and then he gives me from higher. So he gives me this and that. He gives me two different directions. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe was very intelligent. Let's see. What does he have for us to move forward with love and defeat them? He talks about working from the heart. He talks, this is where our right answers are, right here. This is where our answers are, and this is where we should be resonating. And if it feels wrong, it probably is wrong. We're supposed to be working with our intuition. And the things that you're hearing, he's given me huge ringing in the ears. The things that we're hearing are, not my word, tripe. Tripe. Not my word. I would never use the word tripe. He says it's just tripe. It's pandering. Pay attention. Pay attention. I read he would read multiple books in one setting. Is this true? He shows me bookmarking books, like dog earing books. So I think he might have had a couple going at one time. Because he shows me dog earing book pages. Yes, there is. Is there a relationship between the FBI and the belief that, is there a theory about that? Was the mob involved in politics? Shit, the mob's still involved in politics. Yeah. He says, yeah. Before him, after him, it's a thing. Something about him rocking the boat. Yeah, he was doing something. And he talks about the money. Has to do with the money. Maybe the treasury? Was he doing something with the treasury? He talks about gold in the treasury. The queen did snub him? Okay. I'm like, what the hell is that? Don't touch the queen. Hoover wanted him dead? Did he accomplish what was important to him? No. I wish I had a better answer. The answer is no. If he could have marked off that extra check of what he was working on, things would have been different. He would still, and I have to tell you, if he had checked that off, whatever project he was working on in the government that created the rocking of the boat, if he had been able to check that off and the change had happened before he passed away, he would still have passed away. He would still have passed away. But it would have been done. I'm going down, you guys. Yeah, he went against the grain and the people in power did not like it. Norma Jean had a sad upbringing. Yes, she did. Has he reconciled with Jackie after she passed? Here's what's really amazing, you guys. Just like everything else, we set up what we're going to do. And on the other side, we're like, score, look what we did. So it's just a reunion on the other side. It's no, I'm mad at you about anything. It's a reunion of, and now let's watch and see how everything else unfolds. What does he think of Trump? Like I said, you guys, everybody be PC. Don't shoot the messenger. He's somebody that would have fit the bill to get things done because he is against the normal. He's not the normal situation. And the normal, we have to rock the boat. Have to rock the boat to create change. He has no problem with him. Ask him if his son is still alive. No, his son is not alive. What was he most proud of? I love his answer. You know what he does? He shows me the flag. He talks, another word that I don't use, the indomitable spirit of the nation. And he talks about, him being assassinated. That is what a nation is. That is what a strong nation is. Even though it was a nation in mourning, it was a nation of unity. And if him passing is what that nation needed at that moment to remember that, hey, this is the United States, then that was part of the lesson as well. But he shows the flag. There was an idea that the mob helped get him elected and then going after them. And then he went after them. No, he says he actually says that the mob did not help him get elected. You want to know what he says? It's so funny. He goes, I look good. I had a smile. I had charisma. I had the right plan. That's what got me elected. The gold was moved. You might be right. I think they were trying to go back to the gold standard. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is what's going on right now. That's what Trump was trying to do, was go back to the gold standard. I'm not reading questions, Becky. I'm not. We're channeling JFK. It's just the thing today. It just kind of happened. Was there ever definitive answers to his death? No. Because they don't want any definitive answers. What's his next life going to be like? What has he agreed to do for his next path? Very much like the same. He is. It's really weird because they show me Saint Germain. They show me a mover and a shaker in their past lives. Somebody that's working towards change, towards humanity, for all of humanity. So I really feel like his next life is going to be significant as well. Oh, we're not normal anymore. I agree. Yes, the nation was united in grief. No, we need unity in our nation, but not at the expense of human life. I mean, 9/11 was probably the second moment of, well, I would put that even, that was unity of humanity right there. People all over the world felt that. And we need that feeling, but we don't need that. We don't need that. Larissa, as I'm like, everybody is really grateful for this. And he says, it is the people of this. Okay, how to put this? It is the people of this planet that are in charge of their own emotional state that helps move things forward. And it's the people that are conscious of the things that happen behind the scenes that bring awareness to other people as well. And that he is more than pleased to be able to step forward and say, hey, I appreciate everybody looking beyond the veil. And I appreciate everybody looking beyond the scenes of exactly what's told to them, what he calls that, what did he call it earlier? I can't remember what he called it earlier. It was a word I wouldn't use. What did he call it earlier? Not a facade. I don't remember what he called it. He called it something of, and knowing that there's more going on than what the puppet show is for us right now. Aaron says, I want to say I love everything you did and stood for. Thank you for everything you did to help us as a nation. You will always be one of the favorite presidents, right up there with Dwight D. Eisenhower. He also has to say, because he's very honest, he also has to say, there's some things I wasn't extremely proud of it either. There was things you have to do as a government official to be able to stay in a position of being one ahead of. I don't understand, but maybe I don't know what he's talking about, but it just feels like he had things that he didn't really need to. He had to do government-wise that he wasn't proud of. Stop. Bonnie Parker, go away. I didn't ask him to come in. He came in himself. Leave my man alone. That I don't know. Let it go. Just let it go. Sam saying Trump is Saint Germain. I don't know. I have no idea. Will the U.S. government go back to gold standard in the near future? That is still on the scales. He shows me the scales. He's like, it just depends. It depends. And he's not going to give that information. Yes, we have to have unity. Can he answer the stuff around Princess Diana? We already did Princess Di. And Princess Di is totally willing to come forward and talk, but we're not going to do that today. She's interesting and so sweet and so willing to answer questions. Did he have help to get as far as he did? He talks about his smile and his charisma. Yeah. Yeah, he was a go-getter. His charisma really is what took him there. Tripe, that's what it was. Tripe, right? He called it tripe. What can we expect from our government with all the changes happening? He once again, you guys, he's not going to give me any more information than the scales on this. I feel like there's stuff going on behind the scenes that can tilt the scales either way. We're still waiting, and it's about the humanity. It's about the humanity. It's about who has conscience. Who has conscience? And what means conscious to me and conscience to you might be different. So it's really about that human factor. So I don't think he really wants to answer that yet. I wish I could answer it. I really do, because I'd like to know the answer. Is Trump going to win in the end? I would love his thoughts. Here's what I have to say on that. As I ask that question, he gives me like this, okay? But I don't necessarily think that means that it doesn't necessarily mean that Trump is going to be back in office. But I do think that Trump has created enough change, enough rippling effect that people can see things. I don't care what side you're on. I don't care what side you're on. All right. It doesn't, I don't care. But the wave pattern is shifted, is what he's saying. So is there change? Yeah. Is there really a book of secrets? What is that supposed to mean? He shows me a check mark. Like he checked it off the list. Like he has his own page. Yes, Aaron, you're right. We all have to do things we're not proud of sometimes. Amanda Gibbs, this is a great question. Is the cabal behind human trafficking? Was this an issue during his time? This has been an issue for a very long time, but I want to talk about where he shows some people going. And I'm not going to go any depth into this, but he shows people going across the globe and above. I'm not going into depth into it because he doesn't show me anything else. He just shows across the globe and then up. So I think there's more going on. I think he was aware of more going on than what he could talk about to the public. Did I say Trump is Saint Germain? No, I did not. There's theories that Trump is Saint Germain in every incarnation. I have no idea. Yeah, there is one with Princess Di. We did this, just a random, just kind of happened thing. I don't know, a month ago, somebody said, "Hey, can you do Princess Di?" And I was like, okay. And it was the first time I'd ever done anything like this. So this is actually, I think the last time we did Michael Jackson, and it was just very random. And we start talking about him and they're like, "Hey," I'm like, "Hey." So, and I can't believe we're doing this and we haven't done the Duke, but it is JFK. So what are you going to do? Is he with the Galactics? I can't tell. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't tell. You're almost embarrassed to say you live in Pennsylvania. What did you miss, Isis? We're talking to JFK. Nothing. Okay. Oh, Angel's helping him to last as long as he did. Gosh, there's so many are all the president's puppets. I think the presidents that go against the norms are the ones that are less puppet, more American. You know what I mean? Less, let's take the money, and more, let's deal for the American people. And they're the ones that really end up probably dead. I'm sorry. I'm checking on something. Hi, Odin. Hi, buddy. You know this is white, right? It's white. Thanks a lot. Yep. That's nice. Go on now. Go, 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 go. Go, go. He talks, Larissa says, what aliens are in contact with? He talks about Arcturians. He talks about Arcturians. Can I ask a personal question rather than collective? What do you mean? Oh, right now we're doing JFK, which is just kind of a random thing that happened. So normally, yes. Sorry. Is Elvis dead? Yes, Elvis is dead. We're going to go into that later. We're going to do an Elvis one, you guys. I don't believe Elvis passed away when everybody believed he passed away, but that's my, when we do the Elvis channeling, we'll know more. Samantha Ashbrook, I don't believe he was planning on disclosing any alien contact. I don't think he was. Yes, Christy Elliott, you're totally right. It was part of the divine plan, and it is for a bigger purpose. Okay, you gotta go. I can't continue this. I cannot continue to hold you off and keep my shirt white. Go on. Go, 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 go. Go eat something. Go do something different. Does JFK have a spaniel dog with him? It looks like an English setter. It looks like an English setter. I don't know. It just looks like an English setter. Does he know if there will be an assassination attempt on a certain POTUS? My belief is yes. And hi, JFK, we need help. Can you influence some politicians, haunt them or something? Right? No. No. Go, go, go. Could you imagine waking up with JFK and you're in like your office? Oh, shit. Okay. All right, guys. Obviously, the dogs have needs, and I'm going to have to go take care of them. So I hope this was informative, and I'm going to label this one. I'll change the label on this because people are having a hard time finding the Princess Di and the Michael Jackson because they're coming across as just not planned events. But make sure you go to YouTube, and this is the YouTube right down here and get on there because we're going to do those as YouTube events. And you guys can always, Odin, I swear, man, I swear, you guys can always go to My Mystical Life. If you are wanting to book, you can go there. And yeah, that's what we got. We have new classes coming up, so you can do exactly what I do. Everybody can. It's just a matter of confidence and the tools in your toolbox. So we have classes coming up. If you go to mymysticallife.com, get on the newsletter, or give your information for the link. We will get you information when that starts happening. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to go let the dogs out because they're needy, and he's so needy. It's like having a 180-pound needy baby. So I hope everybody thought this was interesting. And now I'm going to go have to do some JFK research just because now I'm curious. So everybody have a yeah, he wants to slime me. Oh, he wants to slime me. It's gross. Everybody have a wonderful evening. And don't forget, you guys, these will be in the store here. These are Lemurians from Colombia, directly from the mine. We have some really incredible stuff coming. I'll pick this one up because, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lemurians, just some really incredible stuff. So anyways, have a great afternoon. Find light, find love, joy, all that good stuff. Feel divine because you are.